regular guy though. I have 2 shoes, 2 feet to go in them. I got 10 fingers. Sometimes I feel like 11. I'm a keyboard player. But at the end of the day, the only difference between me and you is how I execute my 24 hours. See, while you guys sleep, I'm up running. Why? Because I want to be in shape. If I'm going to come here and motivate you, how can I be having big tubby stomach and motivating you? I'm trying to tell you to get up, to go do something, go change your life. And I can't motivate myself to do a push-up. Get out of here. Y'all smart. We think, a lot of people think that y'all not smart, like y'all can't read through. But y'all very smart. When I was going to schools, it wasn't effective. So I had to change, I had to start with myself. I'm 28, dog. Ain't nobody getting me up in the morning. Mr. AG, is anybody getting you? Is your mom call you and say, hey, did you do your push-ups today? Nobody. No, she don't call you. Your mom doesn't call you after you graduate. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't call you and say, hey, are you studying? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it might happen in college, but even after college, she's not going to call you and wake you up for work. So it's going to have to be some character. Understand what I'm saying? So let's get into the first point because I'm getting excited now. People that are disciplined, they always feel like they can do more. If you feel like you're disciplined, that means you're not. Because the people that are disciplined, because ain't you always like the upper, you know, the older, you know, all of us, of the old people, we know like, Dad, I could have did more yesterday, you know. But that's how you're supposed to feel. When you're disciplined, Michael Vick is always like, man, I could do more. Derrick Rose, I always can do more. You always hear Michael Jordan talking about, well, if I could go back, I'd beat Kobe. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a part of being a champion. That's a part of being someone who is successful. Get up, get out, and do something. Y'all heard it. Sister Act, a little movie and all that. Write that down. Write that down. Understand what that means. Because y'all playing. Y'all playing. Just make a bunch of arrows. One day, you have 24 hours. One day, you have 24 hours, right? 24 hours. Write this down. Right below that, write the same thing. Just follow that model, all right? One day, you have 24 hours. 1 week, you have 168 hours. Write that down. And you can put 1D, 1W, 1M. You don't have to write out month, unless you do want to. 1 month, you have 720 hours. Now let's break down what I'm actually getting at. All right, let's break down your day. All right, so your day, you got 24 hours in a day, right? You do understand that the only real difference between you and Will Smith, the only difference between you and Jay-Z, the only difference between you and Beyonce is that she's getting her makeup done at 3 in the morning while you're still asleep. Yeah, you didn't know that, right? You didn't know. Well, understand, like, that. While you're asleep, 50's up. 50 Cent is up. And you thought it was just all rap and all that. No, he has to meet with his stylist. He has to meet with his, it's a whole, bro, it's business. Business has to be taken care of. You ready to blow up, but you understand you got 24 hours to be phenomenal or be forgotten. You got 24 hours to be amazing. Do you hear what I'm saying? It's almost, it's life or death. Like really, like a lot of, some of the people I even grew up with, like on the South Side before I even moved over here, a lot of those guys are you know, they're in jail, man. In jail. This is life or death. It's so serious. It's so serious. And I want you to understand, you have this amount of time a day, right? And you have 24 hours, you sleep 8, sometimes 9. So we're gonna take that down to 16. Now we got 16. Then we're gonna talk about talking on the phone. Anybody talking on the phone? Oh, y'all don't have no girlfriends? Y'all don't talk to nobody on the phone? My man, he focused. All right, so that's another hour. You got 15. Then, and nobody in here, I know y'all don't play Call of Duty. I know nobody in here plays video games. No, nobody, no, can't be y'all. Okay, that's another hour or 2 hours. So now let's go ahead and cut it down to 11 hours. You have 11 hours to be phenomenal, and you playing. No, nobody has a special juice that's walking around and bestowing luck upon people. Greatness is everywhere somebody is looking for it. Everywhere somebody's looking for it. If you're looking for it, you'll be up at 5 in the morning. Why? Because you can change how grandma living right now. It's the difference. You can change. If mama gets sick, you can pay for You can't do that if you're trapping. You can't buy a house with dirty money. You don't even have, you know what I'm saying? This is a way out. This is your way in and a way out. It takes no energy to be a loser. No energy to be a loser. Listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth. I could be in the studio session right now. As soon as I talk to Mr. Oliver, I said, look, you got that going on, alpha males, I'm there. When the marching band has a competition, I cancel my sessions. Why? Because there was alumni that came there when I was there, and they made us just seem so, they just made our experience through high school so, and I didn't even know why they was there. Like, why are y'all even here? Didn't y'all graduate? Go. Now I get it. Now I'm doing what they were doing. And the change just keeps going on. I'm passing the torch to you guys. So let's get to the next point. Success is very intentional and deliberate. There are a few people that win the lottery. Success is very intentional and deliberate. You go through the story of Michael Jackson and what he went through, right? No, you're going to get your butt up and dance. That's what Joe said. You're going to get your butt up and dance. And we go up at 6 in the morning dancing. Why? Because it's very intentional and very deliberate. Success, this is about doing better than what you did yesterday. You're not even worried about competing with them. Yes, we are competing. You're competing with the guy because there's a guy that wants the job that you want. But understand, if you just keep competing against yourself and doing better than what you did yesterday, you will never stop. Ever. Always hungry, always